Nice! This is the Pursuit for Platinum, a competitive series which takes place in Mario Kart World Lounge. In this series, 24 players of similar skill level will compete in one of the listed formats on screen. Based on their final result, players as individuals or teams will gain or lose MMR. My goal in this series is to hit the Platinum rank, or 8,000 MMR. For more information pertaining to competitive Mario Kart World, including my personal additional rules for the Pursuit for Platinum, please read the video description. If you enjoyed the series, please leave a like and subscribe for more future content. Now enjoy the video. Hey folks, my name is Travis S2E1. Welcome back to the Pursuit for Platinum. It's the second season of the series. And today, we're going to be playing a 24-player FFA. But before we get into it, I want to talk about some of the rule changes that are going to be happening in Season 2 of the Pursuit for Platinum. Mostly because the series is changing in regards to how Lounge is actually updating. And likewise, I wanted to make a couple of updates based off of the performance from Season 1. The first rule change that's happening is the Pursuit for Platinum is now going to be 24-player only. The reasoning for this change is because of a brand new Lounge rule set, which is focused on splitting MMR of 12-player and 24-player. And I had to make a decision between whether I wanted to play 12-player or 24. And ultimately, I enjoy 24-player more in this game, so I think the appropriate decision is to play the game mode that I feel suits me best. So now the goal of the series to get to Platinum is actually 8,000 MMR instead of 6,500. The second rule that's changing this season actually pertains to losing streaks. The really important part to this rule is a long losing streak or a significant amount of time in which I've lost MMR will result in a break from the series. And I'm opting to do this just to make sure that I can reset myself, as going on long losing streaks in Season 1, I just really didn't enjoy it as much. The losing streak rule goes as follows. One of the three conditions must be met. The first is that I go on a 3-game losing streak. The second is I've lost 4 out of my last 7. Or the last is that I've lost 500 MMR in a short span of time. Now, what will happen with 12-player? Because I know that that's one of the first questions that's going to get asked. I'm going to be still playing 12-player, it's just going to be off camera. I'm going to be working with my team to fix a lot of my gameplay. And ultimately, I gotta find something that's working and really try to figure out what's the best game plan for myself in 12-player. I want to continue the series with the rule set that I've been choosing to do, which I feel is valuable, and I think it makes the series difficult but also entertaining. We have a full lobby, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here in just a second. But I'm excited. Season 2 has a lot in store for it. So let us begin here soon. I'm going to talk through my first track pick, of course. I think I'm going to be starting in the middle, so I'm going to actually pick a mid-track here. So I think something like a Dandelion or a DBB would be pretty good. The GBR could also be really good here. Let's go ahead and start with Deep Dandelion. And just like last season, we'll be keeping track of stats. But this season, because it's 24-player only, the stats are going to go all the way to 24. We're going to start with Boo Cinema. I actually was the second player in the lobby. That's crazy. here we go. As you can see on the screen, I also have the MMR that's going to be located right above the coin counter and the lap number. Okay. Early triple shroom pull. Wow. That Goomba player was all over the place on my screen. I actually don't have any coins. That's not great. I'm gonna need to find a way to get some cons. That's not helping. I'm just going now. It's something worth remembering. I kind of learned this after the past episodes. Something that happens a little bit more often in 24 player is shocks happen on the second lap, so that shock right there is kind of odd. Dude. What is with the megas? Need to make a push. I should stay wide a little bit. 8. So we have a lot of MMR to gain for this series. It's going to be a little over 3,000. And now we have the first connected track of the season. And there is a brand new rule change pertaining to this that I'll probably show on screen. That is, the destination of the track cannot be picked again in a connected track. So we're heading to Acorn Heights here. So Acorn Heights, as a connected track, cannot be picked again. However, it can still be picked as a 3-lap track. I'm staying back here purposely. Now, I'm not as familiar with this, so I don't know where all the shortcuts are going to be. Looks like I missed a pretty big one here, but I do know what Acorn Heights is going to look like. This just seems like it's going to be a long section. A lot of people are shooting up here. Yeah, this is a good spot. Okay. And there's the shock, and as we alluded to, second lap shocks are very common, or second section in this case. I have no box, so it's very critical that I get something here. I'm gonna have to do this. That just really sucks. I'm forced. Ugh. Oh well. Is what it is. Forced into the mega early, unfortunately. MBC. I will go around that cut at the beginning here. Lots of swoop players. Just kind of noticing that now. That's pretty good. I really didn't want that draft. That's kind of just my fault. Nice. Triple reds, dude. Could we not? Yeah, I'm gonna just stay way around. Really? I don't know what that was trying to do for you there. $11, $13. Oh well. Dino Dino. I'm actually not even sure if bagging is ideal. That's something that's interesting. I might have to review this one. For sure. Could you drive a little quicker? Thank you. I feel like running this is just a death sentence for me. Well, especially if I'm going to do that. Really? I'm slower than you there? Well, this is really bad because I'm in the back. I'm going to have to push up. Oh boy. I can't control my cart. Yep, there it is. Wow, that was so late. And it's unfortunately extremely bad for me too. Getting bumped around right there was just not ideal. Okay, we're gonna have to make a comeback. This is a very popular connected track. So the trick here is I'm gonna want to get something big right here. I believe that's how that's supposed to be. Buddy. Oh, jeez, dude, that's awful. Rings in the back, I swear. Dude, why are we backing these? What is that doing for you? These backs are not making any sense, people. I gotta go early. Like, we're backing stuff. I don't know why. Like, you're backing shit in, like, 15th. Yeah, it's a bad race for me, too. Okay. And now we get the full whistle stop. Let's just dial in. Sucks. I was just a little bit off. Going around. That pole just isn't it. Cool. Cool! Oh boy. This is how the season wants to welcome me. I want to play 24 player instead of 12 player, and it's gonna make me regret it, isn't it? Everybody's pulling stuff that I want. Excuse me. I don't want a golden shell. Like, why are you giving me stuff like that? Let's just dial in, man. Do up. Good race. Come on. Perfect. You want to be in first? Be my guest. I'm just going to play very safe up here. Yeah, that's my fault. Shouldn't just be willy-nilly getting rid of my protection. Yeah. I'm gonna be fine though. I'm gonna get a nice 5. Trying to red them out so I can get some doubles and not my best play. But that should start something, hopefully. DBB, here we go. Oof. Sure. God. That's not a good pull. I'm just gonna have to burn it. Neither is this. Oh my gosh. This could be scary. Especially because the shock hasn't been seen yet. Probably pulled last set. Unlucky. At least that raises me up into 12th. This has just been one of the Mogies all time to open the season, I guess. With the track picks, like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Cool. I feel like the Nisk isn't exactly worth it. And I'm gonna opt to just go around early. It's fine. I need to do a little bit better job of coining up. There we go. Let's just get this too. Get out of the way of the Mega. Ooh. Go. Just go. Unlucky. That's actually just bad for me. Yeah. Settle for one box. Probably was the play. I think the right play is don't go for the vine. Just destroyed. I knew there was going to be a shock and it was going to be bad. I need to find a way to get some points. Could use a big race right here. Everybody's going to go with the lounge strat. I'm going to opt to just go forward. Hope I pull. Just didn't get nothing. I'm not going to compete for the rail. Single shroom is everything that I don't want. And for that reason, I'm going around and chaining. Freaking hell, dude. I can't believe it's not bad pulls, like, jeez. Oh, Travis, dude. That's so dumb. Because I messed up my line, I gotta do this. That's, honestly, probably the right decision. Whoa. Dude, would you pick up the pace? Like, oh my gosh. Like, some people just need to drive. Get out of here. Of course you did. Of course. Alright. I need a big race in these last two. It's gotta happen. Oh yes, let's just play my arch nemesis track while we're here. Really? I was going to kind of speed ahead a bit here. Now, I don't like the greens, so I'm going to stay away from him. Another boomerang. Oh, awesome. I'm just gonna try to get some distance. Let's go! I needed that! Big race. Big race for me. Okay, I guess we're gonna end on this track. Good thing I don't care early. Really? Okay. Well, guess the goal is to get the coins up. Kind of what I wanted. What's gonna make this interesting, though, is it's after the bill. I'm just gonna go. Now I know players are smart, so they're gonna know I have. This is gonna be probably one of the strangest shocks ever, though. I'll give it to you. It's early in Rainbow Road, so... I think it's definitely going to be... Oh! I was going to say, it's probably in play. I wasn't expecting it there. Yeah, screw you too. I should have waited till the glider. I was gonna start. Wow, dude. Big pull could be really nice. Well, I got a big pull, ironically. Wow, I got 11th. Damn. Should be fine for me, though. Yeah, 72 overall. You know what? It's a win. It's a win to start the season. Love to see it. Wasn't my greatest event of all time, but we'll certainly take it. Yeah, as alluded to in the beginning, this season is going to be all 24 player. It's going to be a long grind, and we're going to be playing a lot of Mogies. Gonna be a lot of FFA this season, in fact. Probably a couple of squad events. But decent start to the season. You're probably seeing the track list, what we're going to end up doing for the season with the track lists is it's also going to be broken up with connected tracks, the 1 lap versions. So anything that's like a 1 lap connected will probably have its own thing as well. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like on the video. Helps out tremendously. Until next time, I'll see you all later.